A very good afternoon. Wishing all of you a very pleasant afternoon as we join back for today's session. I'm sure all of you are keeping fine, and we have started with the logical reasoning part yesterday. And yesterday I'm sure all of you were there and you have seen that we have covered the odd man out coding decoding number series. Today we are taking up a very interesting topic, and that is direction sense testing. Friends, we are going to deal with chapter 10 of our study material. So I would request you to please open chapter 10 of the study material dealing with direction sense testing. Now, of course, in life, all of us, we believe that sense of direction is very important. Where have you started from? In which direction are you going? Are you moving towards your target? Are you ready to achieve your goal? So we always talk about direction. But when we talk of direction from mathematical perspective or from the scientific perspective, we talk about the basic 4 directions which we shall be covering: north, south, west and east. So the direction sense testing part of the logical reasoning section is, as usual, a very scoring area, because the problems will be quite simple. You have to draw quick diagrams to understand the direction of movement, and questions will be based on direction. No formula to remember, only concept and quick drawing. You may draw it, on a piece of paper, or you may draw it mentally also. Some problems will be quite simple. You may draw a mental map. Okay? And of course, it is true that questions keep coming from this part in the exam, and up to 3 to 4 questions might be coming from direction testing. Of course, this particular area definitely has little applications in the world of finance, but it's true that the sense of direction, if you understand the sense of direction, the ordinal directions, the cardinal directions, definitely it is a way to sharpen up your brain, your thinking, and it is an excellent way to gauge whether we can put forward reasons, we can deal with logical reasoning, particularly with direction. I shall also be covering some questions from the CA MTP May 2020, and we shall do number of questions as usual from the exercises, and today our focus will be exercise 10. And I shall also cover my responses. I shall be dealing with my responses to the queries which came yesterday with respect to odd man coding decoding series, right? So I'll take up some of the questions where some of you have confusion, doubts, especially relating to questions from exercise 9A. So I'll take it up at the end, but first we move on to direction sense. The use of directions primarily, when we talk of directions, north, south, west, east, northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. So these are mostly used in the field of astronomy, right? Parallelly, apart from being an astronomer, if you want to be an astronomer later on, or if you want to study astronomy, or you want to study astronomy as a passion, apart from being a CA, you can always do it. And there you will find ample scope of direction. Similarly, when we talk of the global positioning system, the GPS, the way in which aircrafts are tracked, they are guided to their destinations. In the field of aviation, we use certain terms. For example, heading. The heading. For example, 270 degrees your heading. 270 degree heading means actually you are moving towards west because your heading is 270 degree. Okay? Similarly, in aviation we talk of track. In geography, of course, we use a lot of these concepts, and similarly in the field of meteorology, that means the way in which the weatherman forecasts what type of weather it's going to be. There also direction test is used, because winds can blow from any direction. There can be a gust of winds, right? Similarly, in the upper, altitude of the atmosphere, especially after stratosphere, troposphere, you have something called jet stream, right? So these also pertain to different directions. So directions has the sense of directions, and the application of this particular area has huge, I would say huge implications in the field of geography, astronomy, and civil aviation, right? And of course, meteorology, right? So let's move on to direction sense testing. And here, the very important 4 directions. We have something called compass, right? A compass gives you direction. A magnetic compass always points towards the magnetic north. So we talk about 4 directions which are known as, what I've written here, the main directions or the cardinal, right? Cardinal numbers, right? Some of you were asking me, what is cardinal number? Cardinal direction. So cardinal directions means the 4 direction, that is, you have north. As you go up north, you have south, west, and east, right? So when you open a map, okay, we can say that the Himalayas lie in the northern part of the country. So northern part, right? Tamil Nadu is one of the states in the southern part of India, right? The Arabian Sea is on the western side. Similarly, you can say that West Bengal is one of the states on the eastern side. So when you think of a map, we have north, south, west, and east. So these 4 directions are called the main, the main directions. Okay? And these are called the cardinal directions. So these 4 directions, if you have a compass, right, you will find that these are the 4 main directions which are clearly marked on the compass. And you know that compass is used whenever there is a question of navigation. Today, of course, when you drive a vehicle, you have a GPS. But way back, before GPS came, there was a system of having compasses to give you direction. Which direction you need to move, right? So the 4 major directions are called the cardinal directions. And these are shown by north, south, west, and east. Now we also have something which is called intercardinal direction. Intercardinal. Inter means what? In between. Intercardinal directions. Now intercardinal directions is also known as ordinal. I have written the word ordinal here. Ordinal. Okay? Now what is cardinal number? Some of you were asking me. Cardinal number means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. What is ordinal number? Ordinal number means when we use the term 5th, 20th, right, maybe 3rd, right, this is called ordinal number. So in the case of direction, the principal, the main 4 directions are north, south, west, and east. These are called the cardinal directions. What is ordinal directions? The ordinal directions are the directions which lies in between the cardinal directions. Which means when you think of north and east, you have a direction in between. What is that direction? So we will call it northeast. Northeast. Between north and west, you have a direction, so we call it northwest. In geography way back, you must have read about northwesterly winds. Right? We talk about southeast, right? Southwest monsoon. You have sometimes southeast monsoon as well. Sometimes certain states in India have monsoons twice. So the wind direction, right? Northeast, northwest. So this is nothing but an ordinal direction. Northwest is an ordinal direction. Similarly, when we come between south and east, you have southeast. So southeast is an ordinal direction, or you can call it intercardinal cardinal direction. Plus, when you come to this side, you have southwest. Southwest. So you have, these are the ordinal directions. So the cardinal directions are the four main directions, that is north, south, west and east. So these are the cardinal directions, and we have the four ordinal directions also: northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest. Right? I hope this is clear to all of you. I think very basic stuff, but this is everything. Once you understand these four directions, 4 and 4, 8 directions, I think you can solve any problems so far as this chapter is concerned. And if you look at the study material, you will find in chapter 10, there is a table which is given. And in the table, if you see, a very beautiful, a very brief, to the point understanding is given. And if you look at the table, you will see that it talks about certain parameters. The first one is, this is the origin, right? This is the origin, the center. Now, if you go from the center and if you go left, right? If you go left and then if you go left again. So left and again left. Left and left. So you go left. From the center, you are going towards the left side and again you go left. Right? So this means you are going down. Left and left is going down. You are going down. So direction is down. In fact, the direction is towards south. Okay? Now if you are going left and right, so you are going from here left side and then you are going to your right side. So you are going this direction. So this left and right signifies that you are going up. So you are going up. So you are going towards north. When we talk of a map, a two-dimensional map, or even a globe, for example, a 3D imaging, we talk about the upper part as a northerly direction. This is the southerly direction, westerly and easterly. So this is going towards north. If you take right and left, so you go right and then from here you take left. So right and left again means you are going up. So right side and then up. Right and left. So you come towards the right. This is the center, left side, right side. You come towards the right and then you take a left turn. So you are going up. So again you are moving towards north. If you take a right and right turn, so from the center you move towards the right. Fine. You again take a right turn. Okay, so you go this way, right and then right. So you go down. That means you are moving towards south. If you take up and left, you go up. Okay, you are going up first. You go up and then you take a left turn. You take a left turn, which means you are going up and you are taking a left turn. That means up and left. You are going towards the left hand side. That means you are going towards the west. So this side is west. If you take up and right, so you go up and then you take a right turn. So you go up and you are taking a right turn. So up and right, that means you are going towards the right, and right side means east. Okay, you are going towards east. If you go down, you're going down and then you take a left turn. So you are going down and now you take a left turn, which means you are moving this way. So I'm coming down and I take a left turn. Left means not from my side, left means from the person's side. So if this is, say, an object coming down, okay, down first, and now left means to its left. So it will move in this way. So this side, so down and left means we are moving towards the right side. Right from our perspective, your perspective, okay? And if I take down and right, so I am coming down and I take a right turn. right turn from the perspective of the pen. When I take a right turn, I'm actually going towards the left. So these are some basic directional results and some inputs to you so that you know exactly how things are moving, and you can understand the movement and the direction in which the movement is taking place. So these are basic stuff which you need to know. And now we are ready to start with the practical exercises. Okay, so we shall take first the examples given in exercise in chapter 10, and I start with page 10.2. We will take the examples, we will understand them, which will analyze them. Once we have confidence and when things are clear to us, right, we will move on to the exercises, and then we will solve the questions which are given in the MTP, right, the model test paper of May 2020. First we take page number 10.2, and we shall be taking the first example. I will request you to open chapter 10 of your study material and also be ready with pen and paper, because in this chapter you will have to draw some diagrams, like you see the axis, x-axis, y-axis. So it's like east-west axis here. The horizontal axis is the east-west axis, and the vertical axis is the north-south axis. So you need to draw this, and without drawing, it is sometimes very difficult to find out the direction and to solve the problems. So my request to you is, please keep pen and paper ready, and let's start with the first example. So the first example, if you see, example number 1 is a man starts from a point and walks 2 kilometers towards the north. Okay? A man starts from a point and walks 2 kilometers towards the north. So let's draw and see. Man is starting from here and moving towards north. North is, we know, up. So he's walking 2 kilometers, then turns towards his right. So he's taking a right turn from here and walks 2 kilometers. So he takes a right turn and moves for 2 kilometers, turns right again and walks. Okay? Again. So from this point, the right turn means coming down. That means he is moving down now. He has taken a right turn and he is moving down. Okay, he is moving down. The question is, what direction is he now facing? Example number 1, page 10.2, and the example is number 1. Example number 1. So the man has started from here, he is moving towards the north for 2 kilometers, taking a right turn. So takes a right turn here, moves again for 2 kilometers, and at this point he takes a right turn again. So automatically you can understand that he is moving downwards, and downwards means he is moving towards which direction? It is south. Okay? So the first question is solved, and out of the 4 options which are given, you have A is south, B is southeast, C is north, and D is west. So the answer is south. Okay. I hope it's clear and you have understood. Now let's go to page 10.3. Page 10.3, we are taking up the second example, example number 2. Ramu walks 5 kilometers starting from his house towards the west. So as I read the problem, I will try to draw the diagram, right, to save the time, because in exams, once you start reading the problem, if I read it and then start thinking and then if I draw, I will lose time. Okay? So as you read the problem, please start the drawing, right? Read the problem, understand, draw, and solve. Okay? So let's draw this and see what happens. So Ramu walks 5 kilometers towards the west. Okay, so moving towards the west. So he's walking 5 kilometers, fine. And then turns right and walks 3 kilometers. So turning right and walks 3 kilometers, which means now turning right and walks 3 kilometers means Ramu is going towards the north. So 3 kilometers towards the north. Thereafter, she takes a left turn. So at this stage, she takes a left turn, fine. She takes a left turn and walks 2 kilometers. Again 2 kilometers towards the left. Further, she turns left and walks 3 kilometers. So after this, she turns left and walks for 3 kilometers. Finally, she turns right. At this stage, she turns to her right. So she moves towards this direction and walks 3 kilometers. The question is, in what direction she is now from her house? So she started from here. She first walked 5 kilometers towards the west, then turned right, walked 3 kilometers towards the right. That means she went towards the north direction. Then she took a left turn, walks 2 kilometers. Again she took a left turn and walks 3 kilometers. And at this stage, she turns right and walks for 3 kilometers. So if you see, she is now here and her house is here. So she is towards the west. Okay? Compared to her origin, her destination is towards the west. So this is a simple answer. It's towards the west. You can see option number A is the correct option, west. I hope it's clear and I'm sure you are understanding. We take number 3 now and let's see if we can do something with this. Page 10.3 and we are taking example number 3. Okay. So the question is, I'll keep the drawing here as it is. Okay. Gopal started walking 2 kilometers straight from his school. Then he turned right 1 kilometer. Again, he turned right and walked 1 kilometer to reach his house. If his house is southeast from his school, then in which direction did Gopal start walking from the school? So Gopal is trying to reach his house and he has started walking from his school. Okay? So we assume that the school is here and he has started walking. We don't know the direction in which he has started walking. Okay? From the language of the problem, example number 3, you cannot make out in which direction he is moving. So let's take an arbitrary direction, right? Let's just guess. Let's assume that he is walking in this direction towards the east. And let us see whether the question fits with this. So he has started walking 2 kilometers from his school. So 2 kilometers from his school and then he turns right. So at this stage he turns right. So right turn, fine. And he walks 1 kilometer, fine. At this stage again he is turning right. Okay, and walks 1 kilometer. So this is again 1 kilometer to reach his house. So this is his house, H. So Gopal started walking from school in a particular direction and after turning right, so he is taking a right turn, walking for 1 kilometer, again he takes a right turn and after walking for 1 kilometer, he reaches his home, his residence. Okay? Now you can see that this particular direction, this distance is 2 kilometers from here to here. So S to, say this is P. SP is 2 kilometers and his house, let's call it X. XH is 1 kilometer. Okay? That means his house is southeast, absolutely southeast. So it is southeast. So this is south, this is east. So this direction is southeast. Okay? It is an ordinal direction. It's a southeast direction and therefore it fits with the given problem and therefore the answer is that he started walking from his school in the easterly direction. He moved towards the east. Okay? That is, he moved towards the right, east. This is example number 3. Now I move to example 4. I'm sure you have understood example 3 and very simple examples. We are drawing each and every diagram and solving the problems. We start with, we move next to example 4. A man starts from a point, walks 2 kilometers. Okay, a man is starting from a point and walks 2 kilometers towards north. So we draw a diagram. A person starting from here moves towards the north. 2 kilometers towards north. So 2 kilometers towards north, turns towards the right. So he is turning towards his right. So he turns towards the right and walks 2 kilometers, again 2 kilometers. Then turns right again. So at this stage again right turn and walks. So the question is, in what direction is the man walking now? So he started from here 0, moving towards north, takes a right turn, walks for 2 kilometers. So taking the first right turn here, walks for 2 kilometers, again takes a right turn. The question is, in which direction is he now walking? So you can see, started from here, went towards the north, first right turn, second right turn, and he is now moving towards south. Moving down means he is moving towards south. So the answer is south. Here also option number A is the correct answer. Option A is south. Okay, so 4 is done. We proceed to example number 5. Okay, please see example 5. Janki started from a house and walked 2 kilometers towards north. Okay, so Janki started from a house and walks 2 kilometers towards the north. Okay, so Janki starts walking towards the north, 2 kilometers. Then she takes a right turn and covered 1 kilometer. So at this stage she moves towards the right and covers 1 kilometer. Then she takes a right turn again and walks for 2 kilometers. So at this stage again a right turn and walks for 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers. Question is, in which direction is she going? Okay, so you can clearly see that she started from here, went up towards north, takes a right turn, reaches this point, then again takes a right turn and comes down for 2 kilometers. That means now she is here, because this is 2 kilometers, this is 2 kilometers. They are same, so it is like a rectangle. Okay, both the sides are same. So she reaches here, which means that now she is moving towards south. So here option number C. If you see the 4 options, north, east, south and west. So option number C is the correct option. She is moving towards south. Fine. Now we are ready to move on to the exercises, and we shall start first with, of course, number 1, example exercise 10A. So please move on to exercise 10A and we start from number 1. Number of problems are there and we shall be trying to solve at least 50 to 60% of the problems in this chapter, right? So the first one is, Mohan starts from point A and walks 2 kilometers towards the south. So just rubbing this up. Okay. So Mohan starts walking from point A, moving towards the south. South means going down. So Mohan starts from point A. This is point A and moves towards the south. 1 kilometer. Fine. Then turns left. So to his left. So takes a left turn and walks 1 kilometer again. Then he turns left again. So at this stage, he takes a left turn and walks 1 kilometer. Okay. So again, this is 1 kilometer. So he is facing which direction? Right? The question is, now he is facing which direction? So Mohan started from A, came down, so let's call it B, came down to B. At point B, he takes a left turn, moves to point C. At point C, Mohan again takes a left turn, and therefore you can see, dear students, he is moving up. Moving up means 1 kilometer, so in fact it's like a square now, it's a square, so all the sides are same. Okay, so therefore he is moving towards up. Up means we know it is north. So the answer is north. So this is number 1. Now we take number 2. So question number 1, and now we take number 2. Suresh starts from a point and walks 2 miles towards south. Okay, so let's draw this. Suresh starts from a point and walks 2 miles towards the south. Okay, so please, as I said, the secret or the shortcut to this chapter is immediately as you read the problem, start the drawing, and by the time your reading is complete, the drawing also will become complete, and by all probability, you will reach the solution as well. Okay, so it saves your time. So Suresh starts from a point, walks 2 miles towards south, turns right. So Suresh is turning right. So he's moving in this direction now and walks 1.5 miles, turns left and walks half a mile and then turns back. At this stage, he comes and he turns back. So he was going like this. Okay. So he is going like this. Now he stops here and turns back. Means he takes a 180-degree turn. Okay. A 180-degree turn, or you can call it a U-turn. Complete U-turn. A U-turn at this stage. So he takes a U-turn at this stage, which means that he is now facing up. Up means north. Okay. So Suresh started from here, came down here, moved here, took a left turn, came down here, and now he takes a U-turn, which means he looks towards north. Answer is north. Fine. I think reasonably clear, and some of you might think that, oh, this is easier than yesterday's chapter as well. This, I think, is the easiest chapter we have in mathematics, right? So we were able to start with the questions within half an hour of discussion. Okay. Now we move on to number 3. A starts from a point and walks 5 kilometers towards the north. So let's take this one now. A starts from a point and walks 5 kilometers north. Okay. So 5 kilometers towards the north. Then turns left and walks 3 kilometers. So at this stage he is turning left and walking 3 kilometers. So moving towards this. 3. Then again turning left and walking 5 kilometers. So at this stage, again turning left and walking 5 kilometers. Point out the direction in which he is going now. Needless to mention, that is going up, taking a left turn, again taking a left turn, and you can easily see from the drawing that A is now moving towards, the downward side, which means he is moving towards south. So the answer is south. Option B is the correct answer. We are now proceeding to question number 6. Okay. So just keeping a note, question number 6. Let's see what this question says. A rat. So now we move to a rat. Runs 20 units towards the east. Okay, so let me rub this and let's focus on the question number 6 now. So the rat starts and runs towards the east, and 20, let's take 20 centimeters or 20 inches, whatever, 20 feet, whatever you take, 20 units. So 20 units towards the east. Fine, this is 20. Moving towards the east, arrow is this direction. Then turns to right side. So it turns to its right. Right means now the rat is going down. Okay, so turns to its right. Turning to its right and runs 10. So now it goes for 10 units. And turns to right again and runs 9. So from here again a right turn and going for 9 units, and again turns to the left. From here again left and runs for 5, and then turns to the left and runs 12. And finally turns to the left and runs 6. Okay, so rat is moving, here and there in search of food or something. So rapid movement, very complicated movement. So we are following the movement of the rat. Let's see where it leads to. We started from here, came here. Okay, so 20 units and then takes a right turn, goes down 10. From here a left turn, a right turn again, going towards here 9 units, takes a left turn coming here, takes a left turn again coming here, another left turn. So the question is, in what direction is the rat facing now? So you can see that the rat is looking up, looking towards facing the north. Okay, it's going up. So therefore the answer is north. If you see the options, option 1 is east, option 2 is north, option C is west, and option D is south. So option B, that is the second option, is correct. It is the north. The rat is now moving towards north. Fine. I hope it's clear. No problems so far. Great. So let's move on. Right. Okay, this is a long one. Number 7, please. Let's see number 7. Question number 7. Okay. So a driver left his village and drove north for 20 kilometers. The driver drove north for 20 kilometers, north. After which he stopped for breakfast. Fine. Then he turned left and drove another 30 kilometers. Now, he turns left means he turns to his left. So he turns to his left and goes for 30 kilometers. 30. Then he stopped for lunch. After some rest, he again started. He turned left and drove 20 kilometers. So again, he turned left and drove for 20 kilometers before stopping for evening tea. Once more he turned left. Once more he turned left and drove 30 kilometers to reach the town. So again means 30 kilometers. So the question is, after evening tea, in which direction did he drive? So you can understand, he had started from here. After covering 20 kilometers, he had breakfast. B is breakfast. Turned left. Then he went here and had lunch. L is lunch. He turned left and drove 20 kilometers for tea. So this is the point when he had tea. Tea is evening tea. After that he turned left and he reached basically to his starting point. Question is, he is moving after having tea, evening tea. He has moved from what direction? From the west to the east. So you can see that he is moving from west to the east. So he has moved towards east, right? The answer is east. Okay, this is number 7. I hope it's clear. So going up, having breakfast, going towards the left, having lunch, taking a left turn, stopping for tea, again taking a left turn, which means he is moving towards the east. Okay, please have a look at the diagram. Hope it's clear. We move to, you are relaxed. I'm sure all of you are relaxed. This is a relaxing chapter, leisurely chapter, but you should be alert as well. Relaxed but alert. No memorizing, no difficult formula, but yes, diagrams have to be drawn and you must read the question carefully and make sure the conditions given in the question, you fulfill the conditions, draw accordingly, and you will reach the solution. Okay, we move to number 8. Question number 8. And this question is, a man is facing east. Okay, so the man is facing east. Okay, let's see what further conditions are given. So The man is facing east. So east is this direction. So the man is facing this direction. Okay, fine. Then he turns left and goes 10 meters. So he turns left. From here, if you turn left, so he is moving now towards north. Okay, so goes for 10 meter. Fine. He goes to the north. Okay, he goes to the north and covers 10 meters. Then he turns right and goes 5 meters. So at this stage, turns right and goes 5 meters. And then 5 meters to the south. So from here again 5 meters to the south. And from there 5 meters to the west. From here 5 meters to the west. In which direction is he from his original place? Okay. So if you see, he started from here. This is 10. So went up to here 10. Okay. Then it went 5 miles or 5 meters. So he went up, goes 5 meters, so half approximately 5 meters. And from here again he moves 5 meters. Okay, so he stops here. So if you see, he started from A and is stopping at B. Okay, so he started from here, went up to here, took a right turn, then took a right turn again, and from here another right turn, and he is at B. Now, point B, the question is, in which direction is he compared to his original point? His original position was A. Okay, and his new position is B. So B is towards the north of A. Okay, therefore the answer is north. Question number 8. I'm sure you have got it. And no problems with this. You are clear in understanding. Okay, we'll take number 9 and 10 now. Question number 9 and 10. So, question number 9, let us check what the question has to say. From her home, Prema wishes to go to school. From home, she goes towards north. Okay, so we draw that. He goes towards north and then turns left. Okay, turns left and then turns right and then turns right. And finally she turns left and then reaches school. In which direction her school is situated with respect to her home? So Prema started from here, H signifying home. So she went north, took a left turn, going towards the left, then takes a right turn, again takes a left turn and reaches school. Okay, so please see the diagram. So the question is, in which direction her school is compared to her home? So you can clearly see that this direction, if I draw a straight line from, say, from the school to home, so this direction is, this is north and this is west. So this direction is northwest. Northwest, as I explained earlier, is an ordinal direction. Right? You got it correct. It's an ordinal direction. It's an intercardinal direction. So in this case, her school is towards the north of her, northwest of her home. Okay? I hope it's clear. Right. We now move to number 10. Let's check number 10. The 10th question says that a child walks 25 feet. A child walks 25 feet towards the north. So 25 feet towards the north, turns right and walks 40 feet. So here turns right and walks 40 feet. And turns right again and walks 45 feet. So turns right again and walks 45 feet. So this is 45. 25 going up, 40 is, 40 is going towards the side, and then 45 feet coming down. Okay? I hope you got it correct. And now, He then turns left and walks 20 feet. At this stage, he is turning left. So to his left, he moves this direction and walks for 20 feet. Okay. He turns left again and walks 20 feet. Okay. Again turning left and walking 20 feet. Finally, he turns to his left to walk another 20 feet. Oh, again 20 feet. So he is somewhere here now. In which direction? Okay, in which direction is he from his starting point? So as you can see, the arrow is here. Let's call the point X. So he is here, X. And he started from here. So he came all the way from this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of movements. Okay, please see. Started from here, went north, took right turn, came here, took right turn, came down, took left turn, came here, took left turn, moved up, again left turn, finishing at X, point X. So point X is towards the east of the starting point. The starting point I have taken as H. Right, so therefore the answer is that the point at which he is now is towards the east compared to his starting position. Starting position is this. He is finishing here, so it's towards the east. Okay, so the answer is east. I think option B is correct here, east. Okay, now we proceed to number 14 and 15. Question number 14 and 15 of exercise 10A. Okay, so let us take number 14 and see what it talks about. A tourist drives 10 kilometers towards west. Okay, fine. So let us draw this once again. So starts from here and goes towards the west for 10 kilometers. Turns to the left and takes a drive of 4 kilometers. Turns to the left and takes a drive of 4 kilometers. He then drives towards the east another 4 kilometers. Drives towards the east another 4 kilometers. Fine. And then turns to his right and drives 5 kilometers. Turns to his right and drives 5 kilometers. Afterwards, he turns to his left. Turns to his left and travels 6 kilometers. In which direction is he from the starting point? I think the answer is clearly visible. Starting here, moving here, taking left turn, coming here, left turn, coming here, taking right turn, going down, taking left turn, coming here. So his final position is here. Let's call it X. His starting position is O. Started from here. You can see the arrows, how the arrows are moving. So he is now at X and he started at O. That means now, in which direction is he from the starting point? He is south. So the answer is south. He is southwards from his starting point. Hope it's clear. I'm sure you are getting confidence in this chapter and no queries, I'm sure. Let's see how many queries come today. Okay. So I think this is clear. We go to number 15 now. Question number 15. A person starts walking towards the west. Okay. The person has started walking towards the west. Okay, fine, west. He turns right. Turns right. That is moving up now. Again he turns right. At this stage, again turning right. Okay. And finally turning left. From here turning left. In which direction is he walking now? Please see question 15. Which direction is he walking now? I think no guesses. Everyone has got it correct. It is north. Moving towards north. So starting from here, coming here, right turn, again right turn, left turn. North. Right. So this is north. Fine. Okay. So we have done 14 and 15. Now we are taking up 17 and 18. Question number 17 and 18. First we are taking number 17. Okay. Question number 17. 5 boys, A, B, C, D, E are sitting in a park in a circle. So finally we got a circle at last. So let's draw a circle. Okay, roughly a circle, very roughly in one go. So some mistakes, but then at least a workable circle. Now, question is 5 boys are sitting in a park in a circle. A is facing southwest. So we know the cardinal direction and the ordinal direction. This is south. Okay, this is south, this is west, this is east, and this is north. And the center is O. The question is, A is facing southwest. So southwest, that means this direction. So I can put A here. Okay, A is facing towards southwest. This is A. Fine. B is facing southeast. So this is south, this is east, this direction, that means D is somewhere here. So this is D, and D is facing southeast. Fine. Next, please see the next condition. B and E are right opposite A and D, respectively. So B is opposite to A and E is opposite to D. So we'll fulfill the condition given. B is opposite to A. So A is here, that means opposite to A is B. So here is B. And E is opposite to D. D is opposite, we have E here. So E is here and looking towards this direction. C is between D and B. C is between D and B. Between D and B. In between. So somewhere here. So C is sitting here. And definitely facing this direction. So C is here. Question is, which direction is C facing? Okay. So you can clearly see the given condition. There are 5 persons sitting in a circle. We have A facing towards southwest. We have B facing towards southeast. And then we have got B who is sitting opposite to A, and E who is sitting opposite to D. So they are facing each other, sitting opposite across. And C is sitting in between D and B. Fine. So it's a clear shot. No guesses for the right answer. No prizes for the right answer. Everybody must have got it right. So no dilemma here, no confusion. So it is C is moving towards east. C is pointing, facing east. So the answer is east. Okay, this was number 17. Now we have number 18, question number 18. Let's see what question number 18 has to say. Requesting you to have a look at question number 18. Fine. If a man on a moped starts from a point and rides 4 kilometers, so again I need to rub this and draw a fresh diagram so that we can look at 18, number 18. So, number 18. A man on a moped starts from a point and moves 4 kilometers south. Okay, so starts from O and moves south 4 kilometers. Fine. And then turns left and rides 2 kilometers. Turning towards the left and goes 2 kilometers and turn again to the right. So turning again to the right and to go more towards which direction? Okay, this is an easy one. Oh, the answer is given. He is going towards south, takes a left turn and then takes a right turn and moves in which direction? So he is proceeding, the arrow direction you can see. The person is moving towards south. So he is moving towards the southerly direction. Answer is south. Option B in this case. Now we take up 19 and 20. Okay, 19 and 20. So let's take number 19 first. Okay, so 19 and 20. Question number 19. A man starts from a point, walks 8 kilometers towards north. So starts from a point, walks 8 kilometers towards north, 8 kilometers towards north, turns right and walks 12 kilometers. So turns right and walks 12 kilometers. 12 kilometers. Turns left and walks 7 kilometers. Fine. Turns left and walks 7 kilometers. Say 7 kilometers. Turns and walks 20 kilometers towards, at this stage, okay, so 12 kilometers. 12 kilometers. In which direction he, that means he reaches this point. In which direction is he from his starting point? His starting point was O, 0, from here O. Went up, took right turn, came here, took a left turn, came here, took a 180 degree U-turn. So it is a U-turn, taking a U-turn here and then coming all the way down south by 20 kilometers. At this stage, taking a right turn, traveling for 12 kilometers and finishing here. Let's call the place Z. So, question is, in which direction is he from his starting point? Starting point is O, he is at Z. Answer is clear, he is south. This direction is south, so the answer is south. Fine. This is number 19, done, solved. Okay, now we move on to number 20. This is a beautiful question. 20, if you see, is a very beautiful question. Okay, so let's try and see whether we can do number 20. Okay, 20, number 20, so it's like this. Daily in the morning, please see the question. Daily in the morning, the shadow of Gol Gumbaz falls on Bada Kaman. And in the evening, the shadow of Bada Kaman falls on Gol Gumbaz. So, if I draw it like this, you know, say for example, just, you know, rough drawing. Okay, so 2 minars here, fine. So it's a Gol Gumbaz, it's a building, of course, historic building. And there is a Bada Kaman, cannon, okay. So cannon is here. Say the cannon is here, and you have like this, a cannon. And the stand, cannon is having a stand here, fine, cannon. So Bada Kaman, Kaman is a cannon, Kaman. So beautiful question. I hope you can see the drawing. This is Gol Gumbaz and this is Bada Kaman. Now in the morning, lovely question in the study material. In the morning, the shadow of Gol Gumbaz falls on Bada Kaman. Now in the morning what happens? The sun rises. From which direction? From the east. So the sun is now smiling here. So the sun's rays, okay, the sun's rays falls on Gol Gumbaz and so the Gol Gumbaz shadow falls on Bada Kaman. The shadow of Gol Gumbaz falls on Bada Kaman. You cannot see Bada Kaman, it's covered in the shadow. Okay, now, so this is Gol Gumbaz, GG, and this is Bada Kaman, BK. In the evening, the reverse happens. In the evening, what happens is the shadow of Bada Kaman falls on Gol Gumbaz. That means now the sun travels all the way mid in the sky and now it is coming towards sunset, sunset, sunset. The sun is setting here. The sun's rays now fall on Bada Kaman, which means the shadow of Bada Kaman now falls on Gol Gumbaz. The question is, in which direction is Gol Gumbaz to Bada Kaman? So you can see this is only possible when Gol Gumbaz is towards the right hand side, which means towards the east. Okay, only in that condition, the shadow of, Gol Gumbaz will fall on Bada Kaman. Otherwise not. Right? So this is the eastern side. The sun rises, goes up here. The shadow initially falls here. And in the western side, when the sun sets in the evening, the setting sun, the shadows, the sun rays, from the setting sun will cast a shadow of Bada Kaman on Gol Gumbaz. So therefore, undoubtedly, Gol Gumbaz is towards the eastern side of Bada Kaman. I hope it's clear and it's a beautiful question. We now take number 21. So just wrapping this up and moving to number 21. So relaxed chapter and easy chapter, no question about it. After a lot of hard work in mathematics, you have some breathing space. You can relax for some time today, and also I think next day when we shall take up, we have I think blood relations. Then we have seating arrangement. Then there is a chapter syllogism, which may give some trouble, but after that again statistics, easy parts, and then slowly again in statistics there will be some complexity when we go into probability and theoretical distribution, but it's very, very practical, that much I can tell you. You will enjoy. So we now move to number 21, and let's have a look at what is there. I'm sure all these days, in the last 1 month, many of you have started taking interest in mathematics. Apart from the fact that it's an important paper in foundation, I'm sure many of you have found out that it is also very interesting. Some of you could not study maths earlier in +2, maybe, but now I'm sure many of you are getting interest, and some people have fear, but I'm sure you realize there's nothing to fear. Some formula, some concept, and a lot of practice. If you do it, no fear at all. Okay? So now, 21. Ashok went 8 kilometers south. So let's look at the diagram. 8 kilometers towards south. So from here, 8 kilometers down, and turned west. Okay? Turned west. So from here, turning towards west. Walked 3 kilometers. So this is 3 kilometers. Fine. And again he turned north. Okay, so he's turning north and walked for 5 kilometers. So walked for 5 kilometers. He took a final turn towards the east and walked 3 kilometers. So again he takes a turn towards the east and walks, reaches this point. In which direction is Ashok from the starting point? His starting point was here. So let's call it A. Here. He came 8 kilometers, took a right turn, came here, took a right turn, went up here, again took a right turn, came back here. So now he is at point B. So you can understand he is here. He started from here. That means now he is down. Okay, down south. So the answer is south. I think option D here is the right answer, south. Okay, 21. Fine. So we are taking 21, 22 and also 23. Fine. Now we take 22. Okay. Now it's a gymnastic question. Okay. A gymnastic question. Okay. 22. So number 22. If X stands on his head, with his face towards the south. Okay. So when you stand like this, you know, okay, so when you stand like this, okay, so when you stand like this, yes, okay, you are facing towards the south, I'm assuming. So the question is, in which direction will his left hand point? So when you are facing south, like for example facing this direction, right, and your left hand, this left hand will actually face towards east. This is east. This is west. He's standing here and his left hand is facing east. Okay, no doubt about it. Left hand. But the question is when he stands on his feet, on his head, right? He is now standing on his feet. Now if you invert it, if he stands on his head, then what will happen? If you stand on your head, now that means like for example if you invert this guy, right, what will happen? So his head is here and now if you see his hands, this is his body and shoes. So his shoes is here, okay. If this is his condition now, right, so what happens? So he is standing, this is his eyes and his face, fine. Inverted condition. Now his left hand is where? This is his left hand. This is his face. Upside down, legs up. So his hand is here. Left hand is here. But the left hand is now pointing, this is left hand. But the left hand now points towards which direction? Towards west. Okay, his left hand is here. So when he is standing straight, great, it is easy. Left hand, east. But when he is upside down, head below, leg up, his left hand is now towards the west. Okay, so the question was, in which direction his left hand will be if he stands on his head? So you can see it's towards the left hand side. I hope it's clear. Okay. Now, we move on to number 23. Right. It's good that we can draw some diagrams and we can explain. Okay. 23. Fine. 23, I drove east for 5 miles. Okay. Let's draw this. 23, I drove east for 5 miles and then drove north 3 miles. Okay, so driving east for 5 miles and then driving north for 3 miles, then turned to my left and drove for 2 miles. Turning to my left and drove for 2 miles. And again turned to my left. Again turned to my left. Now, in which direction am I going now? So, I started from here, went towards the east, this is east, and I took a left turn, went up, I again took a left turn here, went this side, and I took a left turn. So, now in which direction am I going? I am going down, which means I am going towards the south, right? So, I am sure you have got the answer correct, south. So this is 23. The answer, I think, is option A, which is south. Just please check. Fine. We proceed to have a look at 24 and 25 now. We take number 24. Again, the question is, if A stands on his head with his face towards the north. North is that, upper direction. If he stands on his head with his face towards the north, in which direction will his left hand point? So if the person is standing here, right, if he is standing here, this is his head, this is his nose, okay, then his left hand is pointing towards the west, left hand. This is his right hand. I'm taking a snap from above. This is his head. Okay, so his left hand is here, right hand is here, and he is standing like this, shoes. Okay, taking a snap from above. Left hand is here. But then if he stands on his head, you can understand that it will be inverted. So now his left hand will point towards the east. So when he is standing on his head, not on his feet but on his head, automatically his left hand will point towards the east. So the answer is east. Option C is correct for 24. Okay. So when he's standing on his feet, looking up, okay, this is the back side of his body, you can see the shoes, left hand is pointing towards the west, but if you make him upside down, if he's made to stand on his head, if he does a headstand, for example, automatically the hands will be reversed, so his left hand will then point towards the east. Okay. We now proceed to number 25. 24 is done. We take number 25. Let's see what 25 has to ask. Question number 25. Okay. I'm sure you are all practicing the numericals with me as I am proceeding one by one. I am taking up the solution and I hope you are feeling absolutely relaxed. Nothing much to worry on this chapter. Some of the questions are too easy, but we are trying to take as many questions as possible before we move on to some of the MTP questions which came in the May 2020 MTP, and then we'll move into some of the revision questions which has come, some questions which came, doubts which you had regarding some questions which I covered yesterday. Okay, so now we move to 25 and let us see. A car is traveling from the south. It covers a distance of 8 kilometers. Traveling from the south. So moving towards north, traveling from the south, covers a distance of 8 kilometers, okay. Then turns right and runs another 9 kilometers. Turns right and goes for 9 kilometers. And again turns to the right and was stopped. Fine, stop, S-T-O-P, stop here. Which direction is the car facing now? Very easy. Started from south, moving towards north, taking a right turn, going 9 kilometers, takes a right turn again. Here the car is stopped. Okay, so the car is facing which direction now? Moving towards south. So the car is facing the south direction. Answer is south. 25 option, I think A, south is correct. Okay. We take number 27 now. Number 27, let's see what this question asks. 27 and 28 now we shall take up. 27 and 28. 27 says, A walks 3 kilometers northward and then turns left. So A starts from here, goes north for 3 kilometers and then turns left and goes 2 kilometers. Turning left means going towards the west. 2 kilometers. He again turns left. So here again turning left and goes 3 kilometers. Okay, so he comes back here, 3 kilometers. He turns right. So at this stage he turns right and walks straight. He is walking straight. In which direction is he walking now? So he started from here, goes north, takes a left turn, comes here, takes a left turn, comes here, takes a right turn and walks straight. Straight walking. Which direction is he going? West. Okay, undoubtedly going towards the western direction. So 27 option B is correct. If you see the options, it's west, western side. I take number 28. Let's attempt number 28. A is walking southwards. Okay, just rub this. Okay, A is walking south, down south. Fine, down south. Then turns towards the right. Turning towards the right. Okay. Then left. So at this stage, then left. And then right. At this stage, again right. In which direction is he from the starting point? Just let's take. A walks south. South. Then turns right. Turns right. Then left. Then left. And then right. Okay. Now if you see the options given are south, east, west and north. Okay. Of course, this is not exactly south. If you see number 28, this is number 28 we are doing. 28. Okay. So actually this will be south, west. Because in which direction is he from his starting point? Started from here. He's walking southwards, fine, and then turns right. Turns right is going towards west, then turns left again towards south and then right. So this is actually southeast, but looking at the 4 options given, south, east, west and north, we will take south because ultimately it's towards the south. Okay. Right. 29. A man starts from a point, walks 15 meters towards east. Starting from a point, walking 15 meters towards the east. Turns left and walks 10 meters. So at this stage, turns left and walks 10 meters. Turns right again and walks. At this stage, turns right and walks. Towards which direction is he now walking? So he has walked in the east, taken a left turn, takes a right turn. So he is moving towards east. Towards the right hand side, so east. So answer is east. This is number 29. Okay. So 29 is done. We also take number 30 along with this. Question number 30. A boy starts walking towards the west. Right? I hope we are going slow, relaxed, and so that we can complete each and every diagram and make sure that we understand this chapter in and out. A boy starts walking towards the west. So walking towards the west. He turns right. At this stage turning right. So going up. And again he turns right. So here again turning right. And then turns left at last. From here turning left. In which direction is he walking now? So he started from here, going towards the west, taking right turn, again taking right turn, now taking left turn. So he's moving up. Moving up means moving towards the north. So the direction is north. Number 30, option B will be the correct option. Number 30. Fine. right. Number 31 also we'll take. 31 says that number 31 says, I stand with my right hand, standing with my right hand extended sideways towards south. I stand with my right hand north, south, west and east. I stand with my right hand extended sideways towards south. So the person is standing here, okay, and his right hand is here. Right hand. Okay, his right hand is towards south. Definitely his nose is here, his eye is here, he is pointing towards this direction. Only then his right hand is here. Right hand is towards the south. Okay. The question is, towards which direction will my back be? So this is only possible if you want to have your right hand towards the south, right? Sideways towards the south. Then you have to face east. Only then your right hand will be towards the south, which means your back is the western side. So which direction is towards his back? It is the western side, west. So here the answer will be B, 31B. Okay, western side. I hope it's clear and understandable. Okay. 36 and 37. Okay. 36. I started walking down a road in the morning facing the sun. Okay, facing the sun. After walking for some time, I turned to my left. I started walking down the road in the morning facing the sun, facing east. So east, I walk facing east, this side, east. So after walking for some time, I turned to my left. So after walking towards the east, I turned to my left. Then I turned to my right. So after reaching here, I turned to my right. In which direction I was going? So I came from here, came towards the east, facing the sun, moved to my left, of course, and then I took a right turn. So again, I am moving towards east. So the answer is east. Right? 36. We have solved. We take 37 now. 37. Okay, Lakshmi is walking 2 furlongs. Furlong, F-U-R-L-O-N-G. Furlong is the old English measure of distance, mile. It's a part of a mile. Okay. So Lakshmi walked 2 furlongs north from a house. So Lakshmi is walking north from a house. So Lakshmi starts from here and walks north. Okay. 2 furlongs. Took a turn to the left. Takes a turn to the left. So takes a left turn and continue to walk another 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer. And finally she turned left. She turned left and reached the school. So she reaches school. Fine. Which direction is she facing now? Undoubtedly, without any confusion, she is facing south. So it is the south. I'm sure you are clear with this. I think no doubts in this chapter. South. Fine. Number 37 is done. We take up number 42 and 43 now. Okay, 42, 43, 44 as well. So, trying to solve all questions, right, to the extent possible. 42. A man starts his journey facing the sun early morning. Man starts his journey facing the sun early morning, which means he is moving towards which direction? East. So moving towards east. So man starts his journey facing the sun. He then turns right and walks 2 kilometers. So he goes towards this direction, now takes a right turn and walks 2 kilometers. He then walks 3 kilometers after turning right again. Here he takes a right turn again and walks for 3 kilometers. Which is the direction he is facing now? So please see, this question is number 42. Study material number 42. Okay, so please have a look at this question. Starting from here, the person is facing the sun, moving towards the east. He turns right and walks 2 kilometers. He then walks 3 kilometers after turning right. In which direction is he facing now? Without any doubt, facing west. So west. So option C, C is correct, 42C. Okay, now we take up 43. Take 43 now. Roy walks 2 kilometers to the east, then turns northwest and walks 3 kilometers. Okay, Roy walks 2 kilometers to the east. So 2 kilometers to the east. Okay, from here, turns northwest. So northwest and walks 3 kilometers. Okay, northwest and walks 3 kilometers. This direction, northwest. Then he turns south and walks 5 kilometers. Okay, turns south and walks 5 kilometers. Then again he turns west and walks 2 kilometers. West and walks 2 kilometers. Finally he turns north and walks 6 kilometers. So from here walks 6 kilometers. So it's here. In which direction is he from the starting point? He is finally here. So you can make out. This is a lot of movements in this problem. Roy started from, Roy seems to be a very restless person, moving this direction, changing direction, right? Maybe he's worried about his exams, on the one day before his exam, foundation exam, worried. So once he starts from here, comes here, then changes direction, goes towards the northwest, okay, and then again comes down south, goes towards the west, takes a right turn, reaches here. So in which direction is he from his starting point? So he is here finally. His starting point is this. So straight away, if you see, it is northwest. Okay. Therefore, the answer is, in which direction is he from his starting point? He is in a northwesterly direction. Okay. He started from here, came here, went here, came down, came this side, went towards the north and stopped. This direction. His final point is here. Started from here. So therefore, his final point is northwest compared to his starting point. I think it's clear and you're following. Okay. 43 is done. Now we'll take up 44. Okay. Sita starts from, let's see what is the story all about. So Sita starts from a point, walks 2 kilometers towards north. 2 kilometers towards north, turns towards the right and walks 2 kilometers, turns towards the right and walks 2 kilometers, turns right again and walks, turns right again and walks. In which direction is she facing now? No doubt about it, facing south. So she started from here, went up, takes a right turn, comes here, takes another right turn, comes down, south. No question about it, 44 is done. We now proceed to the last few problems before we take the MTP. So I am now considering problem number 52. Question number 52. Okay, let's see what 52 has to say. Question 52. Okay. A starts walking towards north. Turns left. So A starts walking towards north and turns left. Turns left, fine. Extremely good. Again turns left. Again turns left. Turns right. Okay, turns right. Again turns right. Again turns right. Once again turns left. Oh, goodness. This guy is also very stressed. Maybe this time he has appeared for the exam. Now waiting for his results. So moves up and down, this direction, that direction. Okay. Okay, in which direction is he walking now? So he started from here, went up, takes a left turn, comes here, takes a left turn again, comes here, right turn, comes here, again right turn, again left turn. So he is facing west. So you can see, it's very clear from the diagram that he is facing west. So I guess the answer is 52, option C, west. Okay. The last two problems, I think there are 54 problems in this exercise. We take 53 now. So 52 and 54. So how many we have done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 20, 22, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Exactly 30 problems. I have solved 30 problems. So almost majority of the problems here. So I am now taking up 53. 52 is done. We take up 53. 53. X walks southwards and then turns right. X walks southwards and then turns right. Towards the right, okay? Then left, okay? She takes a left turn and then right. And then right. In which direction is he moving now? Again, coming from here, going down, right turn, come here, left turn, come here, right turn, come here. So, moving towards west. West. Answer is west. So, this one, 53 is also option C is correct. Okay, west. From here, coming down, going this way, this way. Clear. 54. A man started walking towards east. Fine, fair enough. A man started walking towards east. Starting from here, walking towards east. After moving a distance, he turned to his right. From here, he turned to his right. After moving a distance, he turned to his right again. So from here, again right turn. After moving a little, he turned in the end to his left. In which direction is he now going? Guess. The answer is going down, south. South. Started from here, came here, takes a right turn, goes down, takes a right turn again, comes here, takes a left turn. So going towards south. So this is 54. So we have done exactly 30 problems, 30 problems from this chapter, plus 3-4 examples. Now, after warming up, we take up the MTP questions. So it's time to see MTP questions May 2020. CA MTP May 2020, I am taking up question number 57 of the MTP. So, taking up question number 57 of the MTP. So, please note, this is, I'm sure all of you have downloaded the MTP question papers and the answers from ICAI.org. Some of you wrote to me yesterday asking from which site. So, it is ICAI.org. You can download the MTP questions, the answers, of course, for all subjects in foundation, and you will also get study material updated as well as the corrections to the study material wherever applicable. So please download it from there, and I'm sure you'll be able to solve all the questions. We are also taking up the questions chapter wise, as and when I'm covering a chapter, I'm completing a chapter, I'm also taking the respective questions which came in the MTP, right? So I hope you are following, and we take the MTP and MTP number 57. A man is facing towards east. Okay, the man is facing towards east and turns through 45 degree. A man is facing towards the east. Very good. And turns 45 degree clockwise. Okay. Turns through 45 degree clockwise. Clockwise, you know, is this. The way in which a clock moves. Okay. So like this way. This is clockwise. If I move in this way, it is anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, clockwise. So from east, he moves to 45 degree. This is 45 degree towards, in the clockwise direction. Direction is this. So it's like this. Like this. Okay. Fine. And then 180 degree clockwise. Again from here, he takes a 180 degree turn. 180 means 45, 90, another 45. So he takes 180 degree. So he now faces this direction. From here he takes a 180 degree turn. 180. Very good. He turns from here, this direction. He turns 270 degree anti-clockwise. Reverse direction. 270 degree. So 270 means from here he comes 180, 45, another 45. So he's now facing this direction. So he started from here, 45, 180. Okay, 270 degree he has to turn. And 45 and 90 is 135, again 90 degree, 135 and 90 is 225, plus 45 is 270. So he was facing this direction first, took 45 degree here, then took a 180 turning, and from here 270 turning. Okay, so once I move 45, then I move 180, and then I turn this way, 270, all the way, 270 degree, counterclock, anti-clockwise turning. So he started from here, 45 degree, 180, and then 270, which means he is clearly pointing towards north and east. So it is northeast. Okay, please have a look. I'm sure you are clear with this. This question is very, very important for exams because you know it has come in the MTP for May 2020. Person starting towards the east takes 45 degree turn clockwise, takes 180 degree turn clockwise, and then 270 degree turn counterclockwise. So the person is now facing northeast. Okay. I'm sure it's clear and you followed it. So with this we move on to number 58. I think there are 3 questions in MTP. We take 58. Now question number is 58 of the MTP. Question 58 of MTP. Okay, I'll rub this. Right. The question says facing towards the north. So again a diagram. Okay, fine. Facing towards the north, Ravi walks 35 meters. From 0 walks 35 meters. Fine. He then turns left and walks 55 meters. From here turning left. 55. He again turns left and walks 35. He again turns left and walks 35. So this is 35, 55, 35. So now it's a rectangle. These two sides are same. If these two sides are same, this is also same. How far is he? Okay, wait. Ravi walks 35 meters. Okay, we have done 35 meters. He then turns left and walks 55. Is done. 55. He again turns left and walks 35. How far is he from the original position and towards which direction? Okay. So, how far is he from the original position? So, 55. This is also 55. So, the answer is 55 meters. His original position is 0. From here he went to A. From A he went to this position B. From B he came here C. Okay, so he moved, started from here, went up, went down, or went to the left, went down, stopped here. C point, he stopped at C, started from O. So therefore, distance, linear distance is 55 meters and direction is west. So he has stopped at C and C is towards the west of O. Okay, so if you look at the options, I think for 58, please see option C is correct. 55 meters west. Fine. We take the last question on this chapter from MTP. So 30 questions we have done plus 3 from MTP. 33 questions solved. 59, question number 59 and the last one. Okay, so we take the last one and I will draw this here, 59. Okay, 59, fine. Ram starts moving from a point facing in the east direction. Ram starts moving from a point facing in the east direction. So Ram is from here facing the east. Okay. After walking 15 meters, so this is 15 meters, he turned to his left. He turned to his left and walked 25 meters. 25 meters. Before turning to his right. So now he turns right. Then he walked a distance of 35 meters. So he now walks 35 meters. So 15 meters, this much. Turns left 25 meters. Turns right 35 meters. Then he turned to his right. Right side. after walking a further distance of 25 meters. So he stops here. Find how far Ram is from his starting point. Okay. Please have a look at the problem. This is a classic problem and MTP problem starting from here, moving towards the east, 15 meters, takes a left turn, goes 25 meters, takes a right turn, goes 35 meters, takes a right turn, goes 25. So this distance is 25. This distance is also 25. This is 35. So this is also 35. This to this. So he started from O. This point is A. This point is B. So we have OA. O to A is 15 meters. A to B is 35 meters. So if you add them, you have O to B. The total distance is 15 plus 35, that is 50 meters. Okay, so the distance is 50 meters. That is, I think, the question given. So the distance, he is now at B. He started from O. He came here, went up, to the right, to the left. Stopped here. He started from here. This distance OA is 15 meters. It is given in the problem. And then he actually went across the arms of a rectangle. And therefore, this AB is 35 meters. 15 and 35 gives you 50 meters. In the problem, option B is the correct option, 50 meters. Fine. I hope with this we complete directions. We have discussed about 4 directions, the cardinal directions, north, south, west and east. Then we looked at the 4 ordinal directions, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. Then we took almost 30 problems from exercise 10A and solved all the 3 problems which has come from the MTP May 2020. With this, we come to this chapter end, and now, since we have time, we take up the next issue, and that is questions and responses with respect to the chapter covered yesterday. I take up few questions from the last day's discussion, that is on numbers, series, and coding, decoding, and odd man out. Okay, and I'll take few questions as well. Okay, so let's take some issues and doubts which some of you had from yesterday. I hope no problem with today's discussion. So I rub the exercises, the diagrams here, and we focus on yesterday's issue. Okay, I received a query from Madhusudan Kabra. He is unable to download the presentation of inequalities, 9th July. Madhusudan, please note I have sent it once again today morning, 9th July's inequality presentation, and I'm sure it will be uploaded once again and you can download the same and you will be able to open. Madhusudan Kabra from Rajasthan, I guess. I have resent the PPT on inequalities and the class was 9th of July. Okay. I take the questions from Navneet. Now, Navneet asked me, yesterday I talked about a number of solutions and I discussed about track. Sometimes certain relations between numbers may not be correct, may not be fully correct. Okay, so there may be a sequence like this, like for example A, B, C, D, E, and you have to find the missing number here. You may get a relation between A, B, maybe between A, B, also between B, C, but it may be a trap because the same relation may not work for C, D, and D, E. May not know. Therefore, Navneet has a question, how to identify trap. Now my answer is, please make sure once you arrive at this answer, if the answer holds good for all the numbers, that means it is not a trap, it's the correct answer. Okay? But if trap means, I mean to say, is a relation which holds good only for certain numbers, but not for all the numbers. Okay? So therefore make sure that the relation which you arrive at holds good, holds true for all the numbers or for all the letters which are given. As we discussed yesterday about number coding, alphabet coding, okay, alphanumeric coding. So make sure that it holds good for each of them. Only in that case you should accept it. Right. Next question from Navneet, how to identify which method is to be adopted. Now, I have done many solutions yesterday, and today also I am about to do more solutions of questions from exercise 9A. Now, how to make sure you don't fall into a trap. Of course, as I said, make sure the relation which you derive, the number which you derive here, and the rule which you identify, right? I talked about port, P-O-R-T. P for pattern, R for order, okay, O for order, R for relation, and T for trend, okay, T for trend. So once you arrive at a port relation, say for example the relation is GP, so A into 2 is B, okay, B into 2 is C, like this. It can be an AP, maybe A plus 3 is B, B plus 3 is C. Okay, it can be a cube, maybe AB is a cube of A. So whatever relation you identify, Navneet, make sure that it holds consistent for all the numbers or all the alphabets. Then it's fine. How can you identify what is the relation between them? Well, my straight answer to this, many of you have asked me the similar question. My honest answer to this is you need to practice more and more. As I told you yesterday, the more you practice, see yesterday we took so many problems. In every day, if necessary, we go beyond 4 o'clock and make sure that we do as many problems as possible, as many solutions as possible. Why? Because mathematics is not a theory subject. You cannot mug up. Right? Even in accounts, you see there are some basic rules, but here every chapter is different. Every formula is different. The amount of formula, the number of formula you have in mathematics. You start from indices, go to logarithms, go to proportion, ratios, go to quadratic equation, inequalities, cubic equation, go to matrices, integral calculus, differential calculus, go to functions. Think about the chapter on, say for example, sets relations. So many formula. AP, GP, so many formula. And this is not everything. Even in statistics, you have so many formula. So for getting, see, mathematics is a 100 marks paper. But this 100 marks is very difficult compared to other subjects because you have problems, entirely problems, no theory question. Number one. Number two, the formula is much more. Now, facts are facts. If something is difficult, I have to say it is difficult. Integral calculus is comparably much difficult than indices. That's why integral calculus is given at the end. So let's face, honestly, there's no point giving false picture, right? So we have to call something like today's chapter is easy. Yes, it is easy. Proof is we completed the chapter by 3:30 and we did all the problems. Logical reasoning comparatively is much easier than mathematics, business mathematics. Yes, no doubt. I should give you a true picture. Similarly, if I say that, yes, certain chapters, time value of money, is it very easy? No, I got hundreds of questions and I went on, repeating many of the numericals. So from the size of the query, from the number of queries, I can make out easily which chapter is difficult, which chapter is not. So we have to understand that identifying relation is only possible within split second, within few seconds, just by looking at the series, you will understand, okay, the relation is this. How? No shortcut. My dear colleagues, my dear friends, my dear students, no shortcut, only practice. In certain things in life, there is no shortcut. We always say, success has no abbreviation, no shortcut to success. Tricks are there, shortcut formula is there, only in certain cases, not everywhere. Okay, now in AP and GP, you have some shortcuts. But integral calculus, no shortcuts. Differential coefficient, no shortcut. Not possible. So the hard way is practice, practice, practice. All exercise questions. Why did I take 30 questions today? I could have done only 10 questions. Enough. 30 questions means to make you also work, and secondly, to give you, by not what I say, but also my actions, that focus should be not on theory, or not on solving 4 or 5 problems, but on solving as many as possible. That's why we often go beyond 4 o'clock, sometimes till 5 o'clock, to make sure that this is mathematics, and most importantly, mathematics. Many of you have asked me questions. Some of you asked me, why 6% is 0.06? 2 or 3 of you asked questions on LCM. So it is understandable that many of you did not have mathematics background. Right? Something new. So therefore more practice. My only request, my honest, my humble request to all of you, please practice. If you study for 2 hours, practice at least for 3 hours under exam conditions. So first you look at the time, okay. For direction testing, I am taking on an average or stopwatch. Okay, I am taking 2 minutes. After 7 days, when you do similar problems on direction test, don't take 2 minutes, take 1 minute. Third day, give yourself a target that I'll complete the numerical in 30 seconds. Always beat your own record. Don't meet deadlines, beat deadlines. Deadlines will be there. Don't meet them, beat them. So it all depends on your attitude. Winning attitude, fighting attitude. Okay, so therefore the more you practice, especially in mathematics, the more confidence, accuracy, speed. No shortcuts, at least I don't know of any shortcuts to success, especially in mathematics. I'm sorry for that. Many people ask me in the question, sir, give us shortcut tricks. Calculator shortcuts are there only for certain calculations, not for everyone. A cube root, you want to find out cube root. The shortcut is itself a very long drawn exercise. Right, so you have to, certain things in life, no, shortcuts are not there. Right, so therefore you have to practice. And practice means so many questions are there in the study material. You have questions in the MTP, you have questions in the, the additional question bank. Go on solving and give yourself time that, okay, I'll complete I'll do 10 problems from 10 different chapters. Okay, my target time is I'll set a stopwatch. Use your mobile, use your smartphone effectively. I'll give myself a time of 30 minutes. Okay, 10 problems, 30 minutes. Let's consider day 1. Day 2, 10 problems, 20 minutes. Day 3, 10 problems, 15 minutes. And this way you go on. Challenge yourself. Beat your own record. Always remember, tomorrow should be better than today. That's how we do well in maths, statistics, logical reasoning. The more you do logical reasoning, right, just to give an example, the more you will be able to identify within a split second in the exam, oh, this is the question, okay. Because your brain will catch, if you do 100 problems, your brain will catch the similar trend and the brain will tell you that, oh, this is something I've already done. Right? So this is the secret of at least mathematics. Since I'm not taking your accounts or audit or other paper or economics, I'm not commenting on that. Since I'm taking mathematics, I'm restricting myself only on the success strategy for mathematics paper. Okay? So therefore, please do as I'm saying, only practice, nothing else. Hard work, consistent hard work. So Navneet, I hope you have got your question. Now, there was a question on Santa Cruz. How do we decode? Navneet has asked, how can we decode 1, 2, 3 to get Santa Cruz? Now, yesterday, I think he has said that you have to work like a detective. Yes, sometimes yes. For logical reasoning, you have to work like a detective. You may remember yesterday the question was, Palam was given a code, I think. Palam was given a code, if I remember, was 43 or something like this. And now you have to find out what is Santa Cruz. Now, since Navneet and others also, since you are given only one hint in this problem, my sincere request to you is just apply the rule A equal to 1, B equal to 2. Like this you go on and then you will be able to crack. I know the question, the Palam and Santa Cruz question, first when you read it, first time, yes, very few of you will think that this is a solution. Many people will get confused. They will think, oh my God, only a number is given 43. Palam is 43. What is Santa Cruz? So it is difficult. Let's face it. A difficult thing, I have to tell it as difficult. Right? There's no point giving false motivation. Oh, if a thing is difficult, I must say, I must honor, I must respect. Yes, it is difficult. Integration by parts is difficult. I will never call it easy. But difficult never means impossible. So more care, more time, more patience. If I don't understand once, I will see the video 3 times. I will read the study material 5 times. Definitely I will understand. Have the faith in yourself. Right? So, in this way, I think we need to find out when you have a question like Palam and Santa Cruz. Finally, he had a question. I took MTP question number 45 and there was a question, if you see, flower was written as one particular, I think the last question I took yesterday, I said that there was a reflection, mirror image, and Navneet has asked why the mirror image is between M and N. Now once again for many of you, the point yesterday was I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, whatever. Okay? Now I'll just rub this. In the question yesterday, Navneet, thanks for asking. I'm taking time to answer all your questions, and I'm sure many others are getting benefit. Okay, that's why you selected. I could have replied directly, which I have done, but I'm taking this up here. Two reasons, because we have time today. Second is, I'm able to discuss, and this will benefit many others. Thousands of students are watching it live, and even after the sessions are over, 10,000, 15,000 people, the viewership is going on day by day, and therefore, you also need some clarification, you need some advice. That's why I'm taking this up. Now, in this question, Navneet has asked why I said that the line of reflection lies between M and N. Please see question number 45. Please open the MTP. It was question number 45. I did it yesterday. Now, if you see, the question said that O, letter O is shown as L and L as O. That means O and L are interchangeable. So I can say O's reflection is L. Now you see here, if L is the reflection of O and O's reflection is L, that means what? Line of reflection, the mirror will be midway. So O becomes L. That means M will become N and N will become M. Please see. Since O becomes L, it is evident, I hope Navneet you are clear, that the line of reflection is between M and N. That means from this you can understand that if O becomes L, then N will become L. Similarly, P will become K, J will become Q, R will become I. Okay? This is symmetry. Symmetry. And we did symmetry in functions. Line of symmetry. It's a mirror image. Okay? Fine. I hope it's clear. Now, Utkarsh has some questions. How to increase our speed in solving the questions. Share some tips. Utkarsh, thanks for actively participating in the sessions. I go through your responses and your positive comments. Thank you. I only suggest extensive practice, as I said. Monitor your degree of accuracy. Look at the time you spend to solve each numerical and make sure you stopwatch and monitor, control your time. And make sure if you take 40 seconds to solve a problem today, do 20 such problems. You will definitely see that tomorrow, instead of 40 seconds, you will take 30 seconds and you will have higher level of accuracy. CA Foundation is a game of three things, speed, accuracy, and guts, fighting spirit. You must have all the three. Belief in yourself, confidence, enough practice, robust mental strength, and the confidence comes only when you have accuracy and speed. Rest will be natural. It will come naturally to you. Okay? So make sure you have these points. Also, I extend my thanks to Utkarsh, Ishika Yadav and Ushakala Jagdish for the positive comments you have sent and the fact that you are liking the classes you are following. I'll take some questions now. Vishesh Varshini, I'll take the questions. So these were my explanation and responses to some queries you had. So Navneet and Utkarsh specifically. I take question, this is number 9, exercise 9A. I take number 13 again. Now, Anurag Agarwal, then we had Utkarsh, I Soumya, Ashwati Ravi, Shruti Shah and Vishesh Varshini. They have some confusion with this. They have requested me to take it up again. Now the question, if I get it correct, is 120, then you have 80, then you have 40, then 45, then dash, and then there is 15. Right. So this is what I got. Right. 120, 80, 40, 45, dash, 15. Now, the question here is, you can see that it is reducing in the ratio of 3:2:1, and if you see 40 into 3, 40 into 2, 40 into 1, so if I draw a line of reflection here, 3:2:1, This side also we have three numbers, 45-15. So here also the same mirror image ideally should be there. And since if I want 3:2:1 here, 15 is there. So 15 into 3 is 45. So the number here has to be 30. Then only you will have 3:2:1. Here also 3:2:1. 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30, 15 threes are 45. Here again 40 into 2 is 80, 40 into 3 is 120. So I think the answer as per my logic comes to 30. And I think just check the study material. There also I think answer D is correct. So this is what I wanted to explain once again. Anurag, I, Soumya, Utkarsh, Ashwati, Ravi, Shruti and Vishesh. I take up now number 19. So some of the critical ones I'm taking up in response to your queries. I go through each and every query and try to highlight those which are very, very urgent and where many people are involved, because we have a time constraint also. Now today, of course, we have liberty because it's just about to be 4. On other days, you know, we have so much to complete. Right. Number 19. So Manan Jain has requested me to take this up. The number series was 11489-16 and 64. So if you see, the way I will argue here is, 1, 1. So 1, 1 means 1:1. 4 and 8. 4 and 8 is 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. Okay? Okay. Then 9 and this one we will see. I'm putting a circle here. 16 and 64. 16 ones are 16, 16 twos are 32, 16 threes are 48, 16 fours are 64. So 1:4. So now, dear students, you can see 1:1, 1:2, dash 1:4. So has to be 1:3 because then the cycle is complete. Then the trend is complete. So if I put 1:3 here, that means 9 is the first number. So 9 into 3, the number here should be 27. Okay. So as per my understanding, my process which I followed, it comes to 27. Please check the study material answer and I'll see whether it matches. But my understanding says that it should be 27. I hope, Manan, you have got clarity now. I've explained it once more. Now I am taking up one more question. This is example number 4, page 9.2. Example number 4, page 9.2. Okay. Request has come from Arnav Bajaj, Anushka Lakshmikant Khairnar, Pratyusha PV, Shruti Gupta and Aditi Shah. They are very regular in sending queries and I welcome the queries. They are well-known, common names. Many of you write very frequently and therefore I now, after so many days, I have started remembering your names as well, memorizing your names because I get queries almost every session from you. Well, exercise 9A, so we are taking example 4 and the page number is 9.2. Okay, now the term is BKS, so BKS, then you have DJT, then you have FIU, and there you have HHV. Okay, so what will be, the question was, find the next term of the series. Okay, next term of the series. So you can see here what is happening is, as I said yesterday also, since so many of you, Arnav, Anushka, Pratyusha, Shruti and Aditi, to all of you and others as well, please note that I discussed about one-to-one function. So here you see, when you know that all are 3-letter words. The words may not have any meaning, but they are 3 letters. So try to find out the association between B to D, D to F, F to H. That is the first letter. Then try the link between K and J, J and I and H. Okay, in this way, try to find out the logic between S, T and U and V. Now if I take the last one, please take the last one. So S, T, U, V. So STUV, that means what? It's going in a straight line. Next, QRSTUV. So the last, after this, after V, it has to be W. So there are 3 letters. The last one has to be W. Okay, now let us take the second one. K, J, I, H. So can I say that this is a reverse order? H, I, J, K. So it's reverse order. That means K, J, one letter behind, I, again G, H, sorry, one. So the next digit has to be G. So it has to be G. Then the cycle will be complete. G, H, I, J, K. I am taking the second letter. Now I am taking the first letter. So the link between B, D, D, F, F, H. So B to D is how many letters? B, C, D, 2 letters. D to F, again 2 letters. E, F. F to H, G, H. So from H, when you go to the next one, it has to be 2 letters again. So after H you have I, J. Okay, so here it has to be J. So my logic, as I have used it here, my reasoning says that the number should be J, G, W. J, G, W, and this is the explanation to the question. This is example 4. As I understand, I hope you are having better idea. Anushka, Arnav, Pratyusha, Shruti and Aditi. Okay. One more question. I think there's some confusion. Let's see if we can take it up. Okay. So, example number 5. There seems to be some questions on the logic. Let me see if I can once again take it up and check. So, the question was AAB. Okay. Then I think there's a gap or triple A, and you have BBA. What next? Okay. This is example 5. Okay. Now, honestly speaking, if you see in this case, well, AA, 3 A's, you have 2 B. So, one mirror image, if you see, definitely will be that you hear the first letter is A, first letter is A. Here, first letter is B. So, in the last one, okay, the last you have here 3 digits, 3 letters. The first has to be a B. No question about it. Okay? A, B. So, the next one has to be B. Now the question is, second and third letter. What will be the second and third letter? Now, one option which I feel is that since we have 3A here, option 1, option 2. Both the option, I think the first letter has to be B. One option is since you have 3A here, we can also have a sequence like this where you have 3B, BBB. Possible. 2 A's, here 2B. 3A, so here it should be 3B. It can be 3B. The other option is, it can also have something like, AAB. So a mirror image of this can be BAA. Okay. So these two are coming in my mind after looking at this problem. And of course, you see from this, the rhythm of the sequence might have multiple answers. Now, since after this, once you achieve 1 or 2 of these options, now you have to see what are the options given. If you see the question, example 5, the options given are BAA, ABB, BAB, and you have double AB, AAB. Okay. AAB definitely is already there, no question. BAB also is unlikely. ABB is also unlikely. Right? Because you have double A here, ABB. Already you have ABB combination here. So this is unlikely. So only option is BAA. Because it is there in the option, this is correct. Otherwise, it can also be triple B. BBB is also possible because triple A is here. So there can be triple B also. Right? So you have to also look at once you arrive at the results or the possible results. See, many of these questions, dear students, may have multiple correct answers. But you have to pick up the nearest answer. You have to pick up the closest answer. You have to pick up that answer which is closest and which is nearest to the options. Here BAA is there. BAA is there as one of the possible options. But it is not the only option. There may be other options. But since BBB is not there, we will take BAA. Okay. So this is my understanding of example 5, which is there in the study material. And I hope Arnav, Anushka, we have Pratyusha, Shruti and Aditi, you are now having better idea of this question. I will take the next question which has come from Kunal. Kunal, I think, is from Chennai, from Tamil Nadu. Let's see this question. Kunal, thanks for asking this question. I hope you are there and watching this webcast. So this is number 21. So this is 9A, question number 21. The question is 1, 2, 6, 7, 21, 22, 66, then there is a gap and then you have 101. Sorry, 20, 20. The question is, what is the rhythm? Right. Let's try and see the rhythm. What can be the possible order? Let's check. Okay. Please try to see the relation. 7 into 3 is 21. 22 into 6. So 22 into 3. 7 into 3. 7 into 3 is 21. 22 into 3 is 66. 2 into 3 is 6. That means we take 2 into 3. You reach 6. Add 1. Take 7. 7 into 3. Reach 21. Take 1 more. 22. Again multiply by 3. Reach 66. So the rhythm is after 66 add 1. So that you have 67. Okay. So if I put 67 as the missing digit, then ideally to complete the rhythm, I hope Kunal you are watching, to complete the rhythm, if you have multiple of 3, 6 is multiple 3 times of 2, 21 is 3 times of 7, 66 is 3 times of 22. So 201, the last number in the sequence should be 3 times of 67. If it is true, then your answer is correct. Let's try it out. 67 into 3. 3 7s are 21, 1, 2 and 20. So that means your answer is correct. The answer is 67. I hope Kunal you are clear. Now we have a question number 24 and the request has come from Harsha Gupta. Harsha Gupta and Derwin Saldana. Derwin Saldana and Harsha Gupta. I am taking this up. This is number 9A, exercise 9A and the question is 24. Let us try this up. The question is 2, 3, 3, 5, 10, 13, 39, a gap, 172 and 177. Okay, options are given. Let's try. Please have a look at the question. Okay. Requesting Harsha and Garvin as well as the others who are people. So just apply your intelligence and see. As I said yesterday, don't look at, look through. So 3, 3, 5, 10, 13, 39. I hope you have got the magic here. 3 into 1 is 3. 5 into 2 is 10. 13 into 3 is 39. So what will happen here? What will be the number here? Just check. What will be the number here? Also please see that 3 into 3 is 3. Then here you have plus 2. 3 plus 2. This 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 into 2 is 10. 10 plus 3. You get 13. 13 into 3 is 39. So 39 plus how much? If it is plus 2 here and plus 3 here, then this means it has to be plus 4. Dear students, I hope you have got this. I'm sure, I'm confident you have understood this, that the rhythm is like this. 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay? 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 into 3. 3 into 1 is 3. I add 2, I get 5. 5 into 2 is 10. I add 3, I get 13. 13 into 3 is 39. I add 4 now. So if I add 4, I should be getting 39 plus 4, which is 43. And if I get 43, let us see because the rhythm is into 2 here, into 3 here, right? So ideally it should be into 4. Now 43 into 4 should give me 172. Let me see if it is so. 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16. Yes, it is 172. Therefore our answer is correct. 43 is the correct answer. I hope Harsha and Derwin, you are clear with this. This is how the entire relation among the numbers can be established. I'll take the next one, Neetu Ashok Vishwakarma, number 27. Okay, so we'll take number 27. Number 27. So exercise 9A, number 27, Neetu Ashok Vishwakarma has a request. The relation is like this, 8, 28, 116 and 584, and then there is a gap. Okay, this please see. Let's see how many seconds we take to crack. Okay, 10 seconds. We should give ourselves 10 seconds. 10 seconds to crack it. 828. Okay, let's try and see. Working hypothesis. So, just 10 seconds. 8 into 3 is 24. Plus 4 is 28. Fine? 8 into 3, mind it. 28 into 4 is 112. Let's see. 28 into 4 is 80 and 32. 112. 112 plus 4 is 116. So please see the number is increasing. So now 116 should be into 5. It is plus into 3. It is into 4. So it has to be into 5. Increasing. Plus 4. Let us see if it is so. 116 into 5 is 580. 580 plus 4 is 584. So dear students, our logic is correct. We took less than 10 seconds to crack this. It is correct. 584. So this is 584. What is the next number? Now it is easy. It has to be 584 into 6. 3 here, 4 here, 5 here, has to be 6 here, plus 4. So let us calculate 584 into 6. 584 into 6. 6 4s are 24, 4 carry 2, 48, 50, 0, 5, 5. It's coming to 3504. Plus 4 you add, it comes to 3508. So the answer is 3508. This is the logic which I can find, and this is of course the process I followed to reach at the conclusion 3508. Number 27. I take up last few ones. Again a question has come from Kevin Morjaria and Anushka Lakshmikant Kernar. Question is number 33. 33 I did yesterday. Once again quickly, since we have some time today. Hope to complete in another 10 minutes. Because our entire, direction sense is over, and we are also doing these questions one by one. So, number 33. If red is coded as 6720, red is coded as 6720, then green will be what? So here you can see that from this position, R we will take as 6 and E we are taking as 7 as a hypothesis. If that be so, then easily you can understand that the numbers here will be 677 will come. Has to come because we have green means REE. So REE. 677. This is a shortcut. 677, quickly search in the given options. You are given option 9207716. Do you get 677? No. Then you are given 167129. Have you got 677? No. Third option is 1677209. Yes, we have 677. Fourth option 1672091. You don't have 677. So logic says that option C is correct. Shortest way. Next question was 34, and same request has come from Anushka and also from Kevin. This one also I did last day. I'm just doing it once again. I hope you understand. If A equal to 1 and fat is 27, then how much is faith? Well, faith means it is fat plus I and H. Okay. Fat is 27. A is 1. So how much is I? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So I is 9. How much is H? H is 8. So if you add it up, you get 27 plus 9 plus 8. 27 plus 9 plus 8 means 27 plus 17, that is 44. So this is how you do it. Fat is already given, fat is 27. So you just put the values of I and H. Since A1 is given, A equal to 1 means B equal to 2, C equal to 3, D equal to 4. In this way, if you proceed, you will get I equal to 9 and H equal to 8. So you get the answer. Right. Yeah, Palam and Santa Cruz I have already discussed. Now we come to the last few ones, and the question has come, request has come from Tejaswini P, Supriya Saha. I am acknowledging all the names. Chetna Agarwal, Pratyusha PV and Shivani Priya. So your request is regarding 24 and 13, which I have done. I'll take up 25. Your request is 24, 25, 13, 30, 59. So 24 is done, 13 is done. I'm doing 25, 30 and 59. So request has come from Tejaswini, Supriya, Chetna Agarwal, Pratyusha and Shivani Priya. So I'm taking 25. 25 says 7, 26, 63, 124, 215 dash 511. So straight away if you apply, you can see they are nothing but age minus 1, 27 minus 1, 64 minus 1, 125 minus 1 and so on. 8 is 2 cube minus 1. 8 means 2 cube. 27 is 3 cube. 64 is 4 cube. 4 cube minus 1. 125 is 5 cube. That means I have got 125, then 216 will be 6 cube. 5 dash, we don't know this one. Okay, so this one we don't know. The question is, this has to be, if this is 6, then this has to be 7 cube minus 1. This dash. 512 if you see is, 511 if you see is 8 cube minus 1. So this has to be 7 cube minus 1, that means 7 into 7 into 7. It comes to 49 into 7, that is 343. 343 minus 1 should be 342. Okay, so this is what I am getting. So you can see all these numbers are nothing but one short of cubic numbers. 27 minus 1, so one short of 27 is 26. 124, one short of 125, which means 5 cube minus 1. So just break it up. So this is your 25. Tejaswini, Supriya, Chetna, Pratyusha, Shivani, hope you are following, you are all there. I am now taking up 30. Question number 30 in front of you. 5279. Okay, so I'll take it up. 5279, 16, 25, 41, 25. And then dash. Quick glance, few seconds if you look at it, you will get to know 5 plus 2 is 7. Okay? That means this plus this gives you the next number. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 plus 9 is 25. 25 plus 16 is 41. 41. Okay, 25 and 16 gives you 41. So, 41. The question was, I think this is odd man out or is it 25, 41? Okay. So, next term if you see, ideally should be 25 and 41. Even though the question is, here there seems to be a problem because 16, 25 is 41. So, this should be 66 because 25 and 41 should be 66. Okay. So, 5 and 2 is 7, 7 and 2 is 9, 9 and 7 is 16, 16, 9 is 25, 25 and 16 is 41. 41 and 25 should be 66. Right, so 66 should be here. Right, and if it is a question of odd man out, then 25 is the odd man here. And here, of course, it will be 66. But this 41 plus 25, I'll just check. Because ideally, this 25 should not be here. 25 and 41, this should be 66. Okay. Just check the question number. My option would be B. I would say B is correct. 66 would be the correct term because 41 and 25 will give you 66. I'll take 59, but before that I will complete quickly 50 and 51. 59 I have kept on hold. 50 and 51 request has come from Karishma and Shibam Agarwal. 50 and 51. Let's take 50 first. Question number 50. A coding is given. Let's see the code. So digit and letter. 7, 2, 1, 5. 7, 2, 1, 5. 3, 9, 3, 9, 8. 6 and 4. These are the digits which are given. The letters are W, L, M, S, I, N, P, J and B. You have to decode the number. A number is given 184632. 4632. You have to decode this. So direct coding and decoding. So 18. So 1 is here. So M. 8 is, let's search for 8. 8 is here. So D. 4. Let's search for 4. 4 is here. B. 6. 6 is here. J. 3. 3 is here. I. And 2. 2 is L. So my answer comes to MDB JIL. MDB JIL. It's a direct coding. I hope Shibam and Karishma, you are clear with 50. I take 51. A classic question. Many of you have similar questions. 51. I'll take it up. 51 says that, exercise 9A number 51, in a certain code, 256 means you are good. 256 means you are good. Beautiful question. I must admit, beautiful question. 637 means we are bad. 637 means we are bad. And 358 means good and bad. Good and bad. Then what digit stands for the word and? So question is, and is which digit? Okay, beautiful question. Let's see the common ones. Okay, quick, apply your brain, be fast, be proactive, get the question, get ready, focus your thoughts, look through and solve. 256 and 637, fine. What is the common digit? 6. Very good. So I write 6 here. What is the common word out of this? You are good and we are bad. So the common one is R. So I write 6 equal to R. My first observation. Clear? Second one. Let's take 2 and 3. 637 is we are bad. 637, 358. Do we have anything common? Do we have a common digit? 637 and 358. Yes, we have common. The number is 3. I write 3 here. We are bad. Good and bad. Do we have a common word here? Yes. We have the common word is bad. Bad and bad. So 3 means bad. 6 means R. 3 means bad. Right? So, check once again. We have to find what do you mean by and. So, if you now see 256, in 256, we know this R is 6 R is 6. Okay? Here in 637, we know R is 6 and 3 is bad. Okay? So, V means 7. So, 7 means V. Very good. Now, if you take 1 and 3, do we have anything common? 2, 5, 6, 3, 5, 8. We have 5 common. 5 and 5. So I will write 5. You are good. Good and bad. So we have good common. Good is common. So now we have got the code for good. Good is 5. So now please see once again. We compared 1 and 2. We got first equation. 6. R means 6. We compared 2 and 3. We got second equation. 3 equal to bad. We compared 1 and 3. We are getting 5 means good. Number 3. So, if you now see the last sentence, good and bad, number is 3, 5, 8. Out of this, good stands for 5. So, 5. 5 is gone. Bad is 3. Bad is 3. So, 3 is gone. So, and is left, 8 is left. That means and means 8. So, our answer is and means 8. Okay? 1 and 2. 2 and 3, 1 and 3. As simple as that. You can eliminate them. It's a beautiful question to gauge your intelligence and how quickly you can solve difficult and complicated problems. Please have a look. Okay. We were also able to find out that V stands for 7. Additional observation. Because bad is 3. And R means 6. So we are bad. 6, 3, 7. Fine. So this was 51. I'll take the last one and we are completing after a long time at 4:30. Right? Normal time is we go beyond 5 sometimes. So you will have some free time today and relax. So I take the last one. This is 59 and this was one of our requests from our friends. 59. The question is odd man out. You will pick up the odd man out. Now the numbers are 835, 734, 642, 751, 853, 981 and 532. Okay, this again requesting you to put your observation power and see if you can find something. This depends on practice. Now, if you see, the numbers are unique. Please see that the sum of the second and third digit is equal to the first digit. 3 plus 5 equal to 8. 4 and 3 equal to 7. 4 and 2 equal to 6. 5 and 3 equal to 8. 8 and 1 equal to 9. 3 and 2 equal to 5. But here if you see, 5 and 1 gives you 6, but here it is 7. So 751 is the odd man out. 751 is the wrong number in this sequence. It does not obey the rules which the other numbers are obeying. That means it is the odd man. It is out of sync. Okay? Therefore, dear students, 751 is the odd man out as per our reasoning and the logic. And the logic is that the first digit in every number is the sum of the second and third digit, excepting 751. So the answer is 751. It is the odd number, right? So that's all. I hope everything has been clear to you. We have discussed in details on direction tests, covered many of the problems, including MTP. Since we got extra time today, of course, beyond 4 o'clock, we completed the questions which came from many of you. I completed all the questions, the queries, as well as solved many of the problems on odd man, series, sequence and coding, decoding, right? So dear students, with that, we come to the end. Of course, before time, you can say, before normal time, 4:30. Wish you the very best. Keep practicing. See you next time, and we will take up the next question, the next topic on logical reasoning. Till then, bye for now. Take care and stay safe.